When the war has lasted 20 years, the dragonets will come. When the land is soaked in blood and tears, the dragonets will come. Find the sea wing egg of deepest blue. Wings of night shall come to you. The largest egg in mountain high will give to you the wings of sky. For wings of earth search through the mud for an egg the color of dragon blood. And hidden alone from the rival queens, the sandwing egg awaits unseen. Of 3 queens who blister and blaze and burn, 2 shall die and 1 shall learn. If she bows to a fate that is stronger and higher, she'll have the power of wings of fire. 5 eggs to hatch on brightest night, 5 dragons born to end the fight. Darkness will rise to bring the light. The dragonets are coming.
You want to read The Missing Princess again?
Help me with the hard parts?
Mad with grief, the queen exclaimed. My egg! Oh, who has stolen my sea blue egg?
No, skip to the end.
I knew you'd come back to me. I knew you were trying to find your way back. I never stopped searching for you. Her joyous parents threw a feast for the whole kingdom. They dined on oysters and turtles and whales.
And they all lived happily ever after, together.
When the war has lasted 20 years, the dragonets will come. When the land is soaked in blood and tears, the dragonets will come. Wings of fire, wings of fire, wings of fire. Wings of fire.
The sea wing egg of deepest blue. Wings of night shall come to you.
The largest egg on mountain high
We'll give to you the wings of sky. The wings of earth search through the mud. For an edge of color, a dragon's blood.
and hidden alone from the rival
The
queens.
sandwing egg awaits and sings. All drink with the blister and blaze and burn.
2 shall die and 1 shall learn. If she bows to a fate much stronger and higher,
She'll have
the power wings of fire.
the dragonets are coming. They're coming to save the day. They're coming to fight, for they know what's right. The dragonets are coming. The dragonets are coming. They're coming to save the day. They're coming to fight, for they know what's right. The dragonets are coming to save the day. Dragonets, spread your wings, forward out.
You guys, is that the smell of freedom?
Freedom. Smells a lot like fish.
I love it.
Shouldn't we stay beneath the trees? What if a patrol spots us? We must stay under the trees. Alright, everyone back to the trees right now.
Sorry, Starflight.
You know what I love? Fish. Big fish. Not these little wriggle scraps.
Clay, it's only been a day since you caught that enormous pig.
It wasn't enormous. That was the smallest pig in the whole world.
I'm serious, everybody. It's not safe on the beach, with the mudwings and the skywings all looking for us.
Why are you so worried?
You've got magical Nightwing friends who will swoop in and rescue you.
I'm not worried for me. I'm trying to keep all of us safe.
I'm keeping us safe just fine. When have I ever led us wrong?
Well, there was that one time we got captured by Skywings, and their queen nearly killed us.
Stop! Stop it! Stop fighting, all of you! Clay, stop them!
But, it's alright for Starflight to worry. We don't even know if Queen Scarlet is alive or dead. But the sooner we find the Sea Wings, the safer we'll be. So, let's do that instead of fighting about it.
That's right. Finding my mother is the most important thing.
Our big wings. So wise and big.
I think he is.
So now what? We shout, "Hey Sea Wings, we've got your missing princess!"
Yeah, and the sea wings will rise from the ocean,
Like the scroll!
and they'll sing, and they'll have a feast.
Feast? Oysters, turtles, fish, big fish, even bigger fish, a whole whale!
You know, the missing princess is just a scroll. We have no idea what we're actually going to find in the Kingdom of the Sea.
It might not be what you're hoping for, Tsunami. Like finding out my mother sold me for a cow.
Hey, it was at least 2 cows.
Yeah, sure. I know that. But it won't be like that for me. Poor Clay. His mother may be awful, but mine is a queen. And I'm her only living daughter, so I'm her only heir. I could just dive in and look for the Sea Wing Palace.
Out there?
Where else do you suggest I find the Sea Wings?
Swimming in the ocean is not like swimming in an underground river. There are strong currents and unpredictable waves and big things with teeth.
I'm a big thing with teeth.
It's not safe. What if we lost you?
Starflight, cheer up! Tsunami can do anything!
Oh no! What about us? We can't breathe down there. How can we stick together if you're underwater?
Aw, Clay. Did it just occur to you that sea wings live underwater?
Seriously. All those geography lessons, and not a single one sunk in?
What?
The Sea Wings have an above-water palace too.
Oh, good.
Phew.
It's okay. I didn't remember that either.
We can't get there easily because both of the Sea Wing palaces, the one underwater and the one on land, are extremely well hidden. That's how they've lasted so long in the war, even though they don't have fire. Nobody can find them.
Sounds like the Nightwings.
It's nothing like the Nightwings. Sea Wings aren't being deliberately superior and mysterious. They're just guarding their homes.
Does anyone else smell fire?
3 Moon Starflight. I'm not hiding in the trees every time some little thing spooks you.
Wait, I think he's right. I hear wing beats.
I do too.
From this far away? Skywings! Quick! Into the water!
No way.
Fine. Come on, Sunny.
I can make it to the trees. I'll fly real fast.
It'll be safer in the sea. Ugh, fine! Go fast! Sunny must be safely hidden by now, right? I have to check on her. Maybe if I just surface a little bit. Sunny, hurry! Is that a mudwing?
I don't like trusting a Talon.
I don't love working with you either.
Is that Mudwing from the Talons of Peace?
You're certain he'll lead us there?
Positive. He's a cowardly, sentimental old sea wing. He misses home. I told him Queen Coral is in a forgiving mood.
And he believed you?
He's still grieving.
What are the Talons of Peace up to now? That's Sunny's tail! Has the Skywing spotted it? What if he calls the others back? We're no match for all 6 of them. He looks like he's staring at the trees. Has he seen Sunny?
Ugh!
I can't take a full-grown Skywing in the air. I've got to force him into the water. You're not getting my friends! Gotta hold on! Save my friends!
What is wrong with you?
Oh, you're welcome, Glory. Just saving your life as usual.
By attacking random dragons? He was flying away!
Why did you do that?
To save you!
But he wasn't doing anything.
He was about to call the others. I saw him open his mouth.
So did I. I'm pretty sure he was yawning.
Pretty sure? You'd risk our lives for pretty sure. He wasn't yawning. But was he? No, I saw danger, and I reacted appropriately. Didn't I?
Maybe if you just stop to think for a second.
Or forever? Like you? Think, worry. Never do anything?
And what are you doing?
Fixing him?
What? You can't let him live!
We don't have to kill him. We'll tie him up and leave him here.
Great. How about a trail of cow parts, too? And a map of where we're going. Would you like me to spell out Dragonets was here in giant rocks?
Fine! Here he is! You kill him! Just splat some venom on his face, if it's that easy for you.
I don't kill dragons who can't fight back. Oh, wonderful. So what do we do with him now, oh great leader?
There's a tree in the forest.
No way. A tree? In the forest?
A fallen tree. I think we can use it. Wait, go left. Left! No, right!
As if we need to be told how to move a tree.
He's waking up.
Then we better get this done.
Maybe we should just let him go.
We can't do that.
I wish you hadn't attacked him.
Me too.
It wasn't the smartest move.
You don't know that. Maybe I saved us. Again.
Wait! Don't leave me like this!
Remember, we could have killed you. Remember, the Dragonets of Destiny were merciful. We want peace, not more death. We have come to save Pyria.
Oh, good grief. No more hanging out with Nightwings for you.
I thought it sounded nice.
Don't encourage him.
Why can't we sleep at the beach?
We need to stay hidden.
Skywings can't see us in the middle of the night.
He's right. We shouldn't risk it.
You always think he's right. All I want is what's best for them. Don't they know I'd fight 100 Skywings to protect them? Maybe I shouldn't bother. Maybe my friends don't want my protection after all. Maybe they want Starflight to be their leader, even though he's never risked one scale for them. They're still mad about that Skywing. Was I supposed to just let him catch Sunny? Maybe my own kind would understand me better. Not bad. It's not exactly like the scroll, but it's pretty down here. Is that another Seawing? A dragon from my own tribe. Why is he acting so sneaky? Should I go back and tell the others? No, don't be a smoke breather. This is what you were hoping for. It won't hurt to follow him a little before I say hello. Who's that? Nowhere near as handsome as the first one. Why are they lighting up their scales? Some kind of Seawing patrol ritual? I guess I'll have to learn that stuff to be queen. Looks like they're done. Well, I came out here to meet a Seawing, didn't I? I'd rather talk to him than the other one. Now or never! Come on out of the water so we can talk. Stop! I just want to talk!
Yeah!
Got you! Alright. I can do that too. Maybe he's testing me. See? My stripes flash too. I'm a Seawing. Now let's go up and talk. Huh? Get off! Yikes! Why did he attack me? I'd better get Clay for backup.
Wait! Where are you going? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Didn't you just attack me?
I certainly did not. I thought you... That's the normal... You said you liked me.
I didn't say anything! You are a delusional squid brain!
Well, maybe not in those exact words. It was a little confusing. Maybe a lot confusing.
When do you imagine I said all this? Shortly after you attacked me?
You were the one attacking. I was trying to be friendly.
Stop. Tell me exactly what you think I said.
Hey, Sparkling Teeth. I love 3 of your claws, but not the others. And I wish your nose was a herring so I could eat it.
That's hilarious!
You're seriously going to pretend you didn't say that?
Of course I didn't. I couldn't say anything at all. We were underwater, remember?
Who are you?
I'm a Seawing just like you, so there's no need to get hostile.
A Seawing who doesn't speak aquatic? Not likely.
Aquatic? Uh-oh. Seawings have their own language.
Look out!
Clay! You squid brain! Stop! What are you doing?
I'm saving you from that Mudwing.
He's my friend!
But Mudwings are our enemies.
Leave Clay alone!
That's my other friend, Sunny. Try not to hurt him. We need his help.
I hardly think this gnat is gonna hurt me.
We're not your enemies. We're the Dragonets of Destiny.
Riptide. That's a funny name.
I like it. Fierce and scary, like mine.
And you're the Dragonets of Destiny. The ones in the prophecy. You were really all raised in a cave? With no ocean? Never?
Not until we escaped.
But that's awful.
It is, isn't it?
Even Webs. Webs didn't take you to the ocean?
You know Webbs?
Not really. He ran away when I was only 2 years old. But he's infamous for stealing Queen Coral's egg. I've heard about his treachery all my life.
Didn't anyone think the egg might be part of the prophecy?
Queen Blister doesn't like us to talk about that.
Blister gets to decide what Seawings talk about.
You'll want to call her Queen Blister when you meet her.
Not until we decide she should be queen.
Well, Queen Blister is pretty good. I mean, she's the smart one. I think we'll probably...
What are you rattling on about?
Nothing.
Anyway, I'm not sure we care about the prophecy.
I care about the prophecy!
But we do care about finding our families. Only a few days ago, I found out that I was stolen from the royal hatchery. So I thought, maybe my parents were looking for me. Like in...
The Missing Princess?
You know it?
It's required reading in school.
Required reading? That's weird.
School!
I understand, but I can't take you to the palace. Not with him along.
Weren't you listening? He's not a regular Mudwing.
I'm in enough trouble with Queen Coral. If I bring a Mudwing to the palace, I might as well pull out my own teeth.
Ew! That's not a real punishment, is it?
Can't I bring you and leave the others? At least until Queen Coral gives permission.
Nope. We're all coming with you. Think of it this way. What happens if Queen Coral finds out you met her missing daughter and didn't bring her back?
All right. But he has to be blindfolded. It'd be better if they could all be blindfolded.
What am I going to do? Round up some scary rainwings to sleep on your roof?
Scary rainwings? Pfft, what a thing to say.
No blindfold for me then.
Nightwings know everything. It's no use trying to keep secrets from them. I mean, us.
You can blindfold me. I don't mind.
If you blindfold Sunny, she can ride on my back.
Or my back.
You think you're strong enough?
Sure he is. I'll ride with him, and you can lead Clay.
Well, fine then. I guess everyone's giving the orders now. Why does Starflight keep trying to take my place? Sunny keeps looking at me like she doesn't trust me anymore. And the others keep arguing with me. They're still mad because of that Skywing. Never mind. When they see me as a princess, they'll understand.
Ew, it's all wet and slimy.
I like wet and slimy.
That's weird, Clay.
Pink dolphins?
Can we eat them?
No! Uh-oh.
What?
The advance guard.
Clay, stop and hover.
Halt! Riptide! What are you dragging home now?
I found the missing princess.
Yeah, right. I was the one doing all the finding. From the scroll?
Is it really her?
Oh, really? You, Riptide? Of all dragons! What an unusual coincidence.
And who are you?
This is Shark, commander of Palace Defense and brother to the Queen.
I guess he's my uncle. Well, I'm not bowing down to him or anyone else.
What makes you think this snip of a dragon comes from the stolen royal egg?
Why? Do you lose a lot of eggs? Maybe whoever's in charge of Palace of Defense isn't very good at it then. Oh, wait, that's you, isn't it?
Her story makes sense. She knew about webs. And look at the patterns under her wings. Quick, light up your wings.
Ah, the missing princess!
Look at Shark. His are the same.
Because we're both royal. But one day, I shall be queen, and Shark will never be anything but a soldier.
Very well. Kill the other four and bring her.
Don't you touch them! I am the queen's daughter, and I order you to leave them alone.
Very well.
Now, take us to my mother.
The Queen is conducting business at the Deep Palace. You may wait for her in the Summer Palace. Send word to the Queen.
The Queen! My mother! I'm going to meet my parents today!
What's going on now? I still can't see.
Tsunami managed to get us out of the trouble she got us into.
Glory, be nice.
If that was the welcoming committee, we must be near the entrance to the Summer Palace. I wonder how they've concealed it so well.
Wait till you see.
Don't tell me that's the Summer Palace.
Just watch.
Here we go.
The missing princess! It can't be! Look at her wings! The queen was right. She came back!
In the scroll, they threw a parade with the whole orchestra. But my parents aren't back yet, so this is pretty good. Real dolphins playing harps would probably look silly anyway. Everyone's staring at me. Why didn't Shark give a welcoming speech? He's probably mad that I'll never be queen. It's so beautiful here. It already feels like home. I should have grown up here. Everyone's really staring at me. If Shark isn't going to make a speech, I'd better do it myself. I want to make a good impression on the dragons of my kingdom. Hello, fellow sea wings. I'm Tsunami, and I'm very happy to be home at last. And I look forward to meeting each of you. 3 moons. Was that the worst speech in the history of Pyria? I think you should take me somewhere I can wait for my mother.
Up there. Bring your friends with us.
The palace is so beautiful.
It looks like it grew into this shape.
Is now the right time to ask about the feast?
This island is amazing!
It keeps us hidden.
Tell me about the Summer Palace.
Oh, sure. Each level has a different purpose. For instance, there's a floor for Dragonet School visits, one for celebration spectacles, and one for war planning. The top pavilion is for new visitors. We hardly ever have any. The second level is for visiting royalty, like Queen Blister. When they're here instead of the Deep Palace, the council meets on this level halfway up. Guest rooms are in the caves. Queen Blister stays in that one up there. It's the only cave where fire is allowed.
So, which level is for missing princesses?
I think the top would be best. The last visitor we had was at Nightwing.
Nightwing? What Nightwing?
I don't know. He looked big and bad-tempered.
Morosir.
I've never seen anyone talk to Shark like that apart from Queen Coral and Queen Blister.
He deserved it. Arrogant blowfish.
Don't talk like that. Don't you know the difference between brave and reckless? Shark will eat you and your friends for lunch.
He can try.
By the moons. You make me nervous.
Is that the throne? And another one? It's too small for a king, so... Did Queen Coral make me a throne? And wait all these years for me to come and fill it? A throne of my own. Already.
This is a really big thing. I mean, this thing we're standing on. It's really tall. Even taller than our prisons in the Sky Kingdom. I think. Of course, it's much nicer to be this high when your wings are free. But at least the Skywings gave us a pig sometimes. Do you have pigs? Say, how did you make this thing anyway? Did it take forever to build?
The pavilion? An Animus magicked the stone many centuries ago.
Wow.
I didn't know an Animus could do that.
What level is the feasting on? I could really go for a whale right now. Or an octopus. Or some squid. What I'm saying is, I'm not fussy. You do have feasting, right?
Sure. Sometimes we have feasts. Especially when Queen Blister is.
When Queen Coral arrives, could everyone please try to be more impressive? Mother!
My baby! I knew you'd come back to me. I knew you were out there, trying to find your way back. I never stopped searching for you.
Ow!
Someone does want me. I have a place in the world.
Mother! You pulled me too hard.
Who's that?
This is your sister, Anemone. And Anemone, this is your sister, the one who was stolen. Isn't she gorgeous?
Uh-oh. Maybe our fearless leader isn't destined to be queen after all.
That could have been me. I could have been the one with pearls and a throne and a mother who loved me. Starflight said all of Mother's other daughters died. The one time he's wrong. Why does it have to be about this? She doesn't look very strong. I could definitely defeat her. What am I thinking? This is my family. Hi, I'm Tsunami.
Hi.
Tsunami is a good name. Webbs did one thing right. Where is he now? I've been planning his punishment for years. It won't be a quick death.
Please, don't hurt Webbs. He was the only one who was really nice to us.
What are you? Why is there a mudwing in my summer palace?
I promise. We're the Dragonets of Destiny.
Ha! Oh, I see. That was the rumor. Dragonets of Destiny. Queen Blister will be so interested to meet you. Put these four in the caves and set a guard.
What? But we came here to be safe, not to be prisoners again.
Nobody touches me.
Wait! Your Majesty! Mother, I brought them here so you could protect us!
That's what I'm doing, dear. Most of my dragons will attack if they see mudwings or unfamiliar sandwings.
Or whatever that is.
I guess that means no feast.
Lagoon, make sure our guests are well fed. See, darling? We'll take good care of you all.
You don't have to tie them up. They'll go with you.
Speak for yourself!
Calm down, Glory. You heard the Queen. It's for your own safety. Please don't argue with me in front of my mother.
All right, I'll go. but I still say nobody touches me.
Fair enough. Off you all go then.
It's better than the Skywing Palace. No one's forcing us to fight to the death. It'll be all right. I'll come join you soon.
You are so unadorned, my beautiful daughter. I have to start making up for all the presents I missed giving you.
My first treasure. There's nothing to worry about. My friends will be fine. Can we talk alone?
Of course. Guards, you are dismissed. Shark, send a message to Queen Blister and see how soon she can get here. As for you, creature, go back to your outpost and stay there until somebody actually wants to see you.
What's wrong with Riptide? I thought he was nice.
Oh no, he can't be trusted. Webbs is his father. Their bloodline is tainted with betrayal.
Webbs is his father? I can't believe he didn't tell me. I thought I liked him. And all along, he was the son of our kidnapper. Then again, it's not his fault his father turned traitor. But Mother blames him anyway. Poor Riptide. I don't like that he hid the truth from me, though. Is there anything else that he's hiding? I kind of still want to see him again. You were saying we could talk alone.
Oh no! Anemone never leaves my side. I've finally got a living daughter, and I'm keeping her that way.
By watching me every second?
And now I have 2 daughters. Possibly 4 by the end of the week, if Tortoise does her job right. Maybe we should make a harness for you too, dear.
No! That's all right. I've managed to take care of myself up to now. I promise I'll stay alive.
Well, think about it.
I have to tell you something. I don't know the underwater language. Webbs never taught me.
What is wrong with that dragon? It's all right, sweetheart. We'll have Whirlpool teach you. He's a terrific teacher, right, Anemone?
I guess.
So what do you know? Did they teach you anything?
Of course. We had lots of battle training. Webbs taught us the history of Pyrea. He did geography, too. And soon taught us hunting. Kestrel was supposed to teach us about the tribes, but she mostly yelled and tried to set us on fire.
Why don't I get to learn those things, Mother?
You will, dear. When I think you're ready.
What do you study?
The council, battle reports, food supplies, the treasury. But council commanders do all that.
Dragons do their best work if you watch them closely.
Mostly, I'm stuck in training with Whirlpool.
For what? Aquatic?
Never mind, dear. You'll see eventually. Were the talents of peace very cruel to you?
Terribly. They never let us out of the caves at all. They acted like we were brainless snails. Nobody ever listened to me. And they wouldn't tell us anything about our families.
My poor, poor baby.
What are these stains?
The perils of my job. Well, my art, really. I should show you. And then you can meet him. You'll adore Whirlpool. He's just the most wonderful, brilliant dragon. Whirlpool, come here. That scroll is my work in progress.
This is beautiful.
Orca made those, my first daughter. She was a very talented sculptor.
First daughter? I had another sister? What happened to her?
Your Majesty. And your smaller Majesties. Before we address our other business, if I may, Your Majesty, I wanted to tell you how impressive I find your latest work.
It's an exciting one, isn't it?
Certain to win all the awards in your kingdom, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's ink!
Yes, dear. It's a special formula that never fades. Immortality is worth a few claw stains, don't you agree? Whirlpool invented it. Isn't he brilliant? And don't you think he's very handsome? These are my favorites. You can read them tonight, and tomorrow I'll give you more.
Read all these? Tonight?
Start with this one.
Oh, I read that one! That was my favorite story ever!
Really? I wrote it for you.
You wrote The Missing Princess?
I wrote all of these. Whirlpool has copies distributed all over the Sea-Wing territory. He'll make a fabulous king one day.
Your Majesty! Oh, this must be your newly recovered daughter.
What's she glaring at me for?
Pardon me. Urchin just arrived with strange news. I knew you'd want to hear it right away.
Indeed, Moray. You always know what's best.
I've had excellent training at the side of the most wonderful queen in history. A dead dragon has been found only a few islands away.
Oh, how sad. What happened to him?
Her. And we don't know yet. But the strange part is that it's not a Sea-Wing. It's a Skywing.
What? This close to the palace? Get Shock and take me to the body. Now!
I hope my friends are all right. I'll check on them when we get back. I won't be gone long. They'll be safe here. Whoa, the currents are really strong. Kind of hard to swim. But as soon as we surface... Wait, they're not flying to the body. They're swimming. Right, that makes sense. We're Sea-Wings. All right, I can do this. They're angling their wings to catch the currents. I should try that. This is great! But it's also exhausting. My wings are so tired. Hey, is that... Riptide! Hi! I bet he's not supposed to be following us. But I kind of like that he's there, close by. I guess I won't tell Coral on him. At least, not until I decide how mad I am about him keeping secrets from me. At last. So tired. How am I going to get back to the Summer Palace? Deal with that later.
She's been dead a day or two. Killed quite violently. The first question, of course, is what a Skywing was doing so close to the palace.
That's Kestrel! I have to tell her it's Kestrel. I should have told her back on the island. Mother needs to know. But what if she thinks we killed her? Of course she'll think we killed her. The Dragonets of Destiny arrive at the Summer Palace at exactly the same time as a dead Skywing. What kind of dragon are you? Can you be trusted? Who else will you attack? Exactly the way my friends have been looking at me. I can't tell her. Who did kill Kestrel?
These are my chambers. Wait for me inside while I take care of this.
I don't know what to do. My friends have been in that cave all day, with guards posted outside. I really should go tell them about Kestrel, but what will they think when they hear about her? They could decide it's not safe here. Starflight could talk them into leaving. I can't leave yet. I'll ask Mother to have a feast tomorrow. That'll cheer them up. Yes, that's a better plan. Avoid telling them until tomorrow. Then tell them everything. Clever.
I hope she doesn't wake up. Oh, I'm so glad you're here!
Really? But aren't we rivals? Don't I threaten her chance at the throne?
Maybe she'll be less crazy now that she has you! I need to get out of this harness, Tsunami. You have no idea how awful my life has been.
Your life has been awful? Try being raised with no ocean by dragons who hate you and treat you like a tadpole.
I am treated like a tadpole.
You're only what, 1 year old? I'm sure that'll change. Well, mostly sure. Halfway sure.
At least you have friends.
Well, I was sort of stuck with those 4. And they're always arguing with me or getting mad about something.
They seem great. I've always wanted brothers and sisters.
Don't you have brothers?
Lots. But Mother thinks they play too rough. I'm not allowed to play with anyone. Mother's obsessed with finding out who's killing her daughters. She suspects almost everyone, except Moray, who's perfect and boring.
I guess my friends are all right when they're not complaining. They complain a lot, though.
I complained once. Mother nearly got a muzzle to match the harness.
At least somebody loves you.
She loves you too. Oh, I hope you'll take Whirlpool. I was so sure I'd have to marry him, but now you can.
No way! No. First of all, I don't have time to get married. I have to stop the war and save the world. Second of all, I'd rather have my tail nibbled off by snapping turtles.
He's dreadful, isn't he?
Your smaller majesties. Anyway, Mother can't decide who we marry.
Really? She gets to decide everything else.
We're royalty. We can do whatever we want.
Gosh, that's not what I've seen. More like we're royalty, so we must always follow the traditions of yawn, claw me to death already. Uh-oh, I think she's waking up.
Quick, one more question. What happened to Orca?
She challenged Mother to the throne when she was only 7. Everyone says it was horrible. She nearly won, but Mother killed her in the end. It's weird. Mother worships and misses Orca, but many dragons still hate her. Don't ever mention her name around Moray.
Moray. She seems...
drippy? Fatuous? As interesting as sea slime?
I was going to say odd. Before she even met me, Moray gave me this glare like she wished she could kill me with her eyes.
She does that to me too! I think it's because of Orca. She thinks I'll grow up and challenge Mother as soon as I can, like Orca did. And you're older than me, so... we've gotta go.
Good morning, my darlings. We will attend the council meeting this morning. Tsunami, you must watch carefully and learn.
Everyone here looks happy and well fed. Not like the Sky Kingdom. I knew my mother was a better queen than Queen Scarlet.
Here we are.
Mother, quit squashing me!
Oh, Tsunami, you can sit there. Tortoise is guarding the hatchery at the Deep Palace, so she won't be able to join us.
Why does Mother have all these counselors? When I'm queen, I'll make decisions alone.
Good morning, Your Majesty. I know yesterday was shocking, but I hope you slept well. I worried about you all night.
Thank you, Moray dear.
Oh my!
Naturally, I forgive my long-lost daughter any accidental impudence. She was raised by barbarians, so she couldn't know any better. I give you all permission to eat.
Your Majesty, I am concerned about our internal defenses. The intruders in our midst are a danger to us.
Now, those are our guests, not intruders.
Oh, good. I thought maybe they could join us for breakfast.
Not at a council, darling. But they won't go hungry. Lagoon, were they served an ample breakfast?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Give them the rest of this as well. Whirlpool, report.
Anemone's lessons are going wonderfully, and your scrolls have never been more popular.
Mostly the underwater editions. Of course, I spend all my energy promoting them.
I've organized a reading. Every dragon is clamoring to attend. We're charging an emerald apiece.
I want to be sure I'm reaching the eel-eating masses as well, though.
Of course. The schools have all changed their curriculums again. It's their most important subject.
You can't be serious! More important than how to fight the war?
Darling, my writing is about everything. What did you think of the scrolls I gave you?
The missing princess is still my favorite.
That reminds me. Whirlpool, Tsunami needs a lesson in aquatic. Can you imagine? Poor thing. Shark, continue your report.
Still no information about the dead Skywing. However, a war party has returned early this morning with a worrying report.
Let's hear it.
Is she worried about the floor?
Something strange is happening in the Sky Kingdom, Your Majesty.
It's chaos. It's as if nobody knows who's in charge.
3 different wings attacked us. The first one was half sandwings. The second one was fighting for their queen. But the soldiers in the third one were shouting for Ruby.
Ruby? That's one of Queen Scarlet's daughters. Does that mean Scarlet is dead? If there's chaos in the Sky Kingdom, we should send the rescue mission now. We could get him back today.
Shouldn't somebody look at their injuries?
Very well. Send them to the healers. What could have happened? Queen Scarlet was so strong.
That might have been us.
You?
Ridiculous!
Queen Scarlet held us prisoner. When we escaped, we sort of might have killed her. Maybe. I'm not sure. I will say we tried.
You were at the Skywing Palace? Did you see a sea wing named Gil? Green scales, big and powerful, with brave eyes.
I did see him.
Where? We've been planning a rescue mission, but he's not with the regular prisoners. We've got to get him back, Tsunami. You have no idea how important it is.
He's dead.
Dead? How?
In the arena.
But we heard he refused to fight. He convinced his opponents to resist with him. He had a way with words.
Scarlet punished him. It was really awful. She kept him away from water until he went crazy. He was dangerous. Why? Who was he? An important general?
More than that. Much more. He was my husband. Tsunami, Gil was your father. Your father. I must grieve. Council dismissed.
What am I supposed to do now? I can't go see my friends now. I can't bear to hear any more about what a terrible dragon I am. The kind of dragon who could kill her own father. I try to do what I think is right, but I'm always wrong.
Time for your lesson.
Now?
It's never too soon to fill our minds with knowledge.
This won't be fun, but maybe it will be distracting. Oh,
Excellent.
What's excellent?
We recited the first chapter of the Queen's first work, The Tragedy of Orca.
But I didn't learn anything.
With repetition comes perfection. Shall we continue?
No! Teach me something I can use. How do you greet strangers or warn someone there's danger? For moon's sake, at least show me how to say, I don't speak aquatic.
All knowledge can be found in the Queen's writing.
I have to get out of here.
I am not impressed with your work ethic.
Wow, Riptide, you are the worst at hiding. definitely never be a spy.
I think I'd make a splendid spy.
Aren't you supposed to be patrolling the outer islands?
Perhaps. But as you can imagine, I don't have a very important job. Her Majesty would never trust me with anything vital.
You do seem like a shady character. Wait, I'm still mad at him. My instinct says to yell at him. Or maybe I should stop listening to my first instinct so much. Come on in. Coral told me Webbs is your father. Why didn't you say something?
It's not how I usually introduce myself. It makes dragons see me a certain way. I'm sorry. I know I should have told you. I was hoping, I'd like to know more about him.
Is that why you've been watching me?
There aren't a lot of outspoken dragons in the Kingdom of the Sea.
I can say whatever I want. I'm the missing princess. Mother loves me so much. She'll have a harness on me by the end of the day if I'm not careful.
I'd like to see any dragon try to put a harness on you.
Then they'd really find out how outspoken I am. About Webbs. He wasn't so bad. Not as bad as the other two. I think he was trying to be kind. Sometimes. It would have been worse without him.
It's all right. You can tell me the truth. I want to hear the bad stuff too.
If he was the only one who cared about us, he should have fought for us. But he never did. Except at the end. At least I do that. I fight for my friends. Even if I do it all wrong.
Weak and cowardly. That's how he's always been described to me.
That doesn't mean you're anything like him. It's not fair to punish you for what he did. This is most improper for a future Seawing Queen. But I don't care. I want to make my own choices.
So, what's life like for new royalty?
I just got the worst lesson in aquatic from Whirlpool.
Oh, Whirlpool. Queen Coral's favorite instrument of torture. Would you like a real aquatic lesson?
I demand one.
Here's what you say to Whirlpool next time you see him.
Uh-oh. What did I just call him?
Squid Brain. My new favorite insult, thanks to you. This is why. Why? How? How? When? When? Hello? Who? What? Where? I don't know. All right. Wing. Danger. Why? But what you'll really need to know is this.
What does that mean?
I will protect you.
I don't need protecting.
I know. But knowing you, you'll probably need to say it to someone else one day.
Oh, by the way, what does this mean?
That? Not right now. We'll finish later.
Are you sure?
Why? Who?
Shark! To his guards when I stopped him from killing my friends. Did that mean we'll just kill them later?
Maybe. But if Queen Coral hasn't...
I have to get back.
Be careful!
Huh? Hey! Ow! Ugh! Their talons are stabbing my gills! I refuse to die here! Killed by a coward I can't even see? I don't think so. So I won't fight like a Seawing. What's that move Sunny uses to escape my holds? Ha! I'm free! Didn't expect that, did you? Why won't this thing come off? I think I hear them. Ow! Are they wearing metal? Ow! That thing Lori does. Changing colors to distract people. What if I light all my skills up as bright as they'll go? Huh, got you now. All right, now I'll...
Hello, dear. I've been reading aloud to your sister. We've just finished the story of how I chose Gil to be my husband.
Mother.
He adored my writing.
Mother!
He was the perfect king.
Mother! Someone just tried to kill me!
What? Who dared?
I don't know, but they must be somewhere in the palace.
The eggs! They'll try to attack the eggs!
What? What eggs?
2 female dragonette eggs are in the royal hatchery due to hatch soon.
But my attacker is here, somewhere. Shouldn't we look for them?
Moray! Whirlpool! Hurry!
Mother, what about Tortoise?
Who?
Council Chief of Dragonette Care.
The others all failed me. Why would she be different?
Your Majesty?
We must get to the Deep Palace at once. My eggs are in danger. These are the last eggs Gil left me. I will not let anything happen to them. Stay close to me in the Deep Palace. We must put a rush order on a harness for you.
I can take care of myself. Clearly.
Where's Shark?
I sent him down this morning.
I guess Riptide's still following me. This is where I should have hatched. Orca. My sister, Orca? Did she carve that herself? Who could do that to a baby dragon? To my sister? I understand why Coral is so protective now. Nothing will ever hurt an enemy. Not while I'm around. And I'll do anything to protect you, too. It was Shark? I will protect.
How?
But I hope you don't do that to me.
What do you think you're doing?
Someone has to protect this egg. It's not safe in the hatchery.
I'll put all my guards on it.
The ones commanded by Shark? Tortoise basically said it was him.
My own brother? Certainly not. He wouldn't dare.
She was saying he brought her the octopus. He told her she could leave her post.
Fool! How could he be so soft?
She didn't think anything could happen. She was right outside.
My guards will be more vigilant this time.
Has that ever worked? What did you do for an enemy?
I slept by the egg myself for the entire year.
You did?
I barely left the hatchery. I let Gil run the war. But that's how I lost him.
So the assassin kills when soldiers are outside the hatchery, but not when anyone's inside. There must be a secret tunnel that lets them sneak past the guards. The royal hatchery isn't safe. The egg needs to be somewhere else.
Impossible. Eggs need to be in a hatchery for warmth, especially right before hatching.
Warmth. I'll take it back to the summer palace.
The summer palace? Not in this weather. It gets terribly flooded.
Flooded? You mean where my friends are?
Oh, I'm sure they'll be all right. Can't they swim?
Not like we can. I'm going to find them.
With my egg?
You've tried trusting everyone else. Now trust me.
If anything happens to that egg, I'll lose 2 daughters. How will you get back to the summer palace? You don't know where it is.
I'll find it. Riptide, I hope you're still nearby. He'll never find me like this. Luckily, I know a trick or two now. Riptide! I hope he meant follow me and not watch out for that monster who eats dragon eggs. So cold. Hang in there just a little while longer, Egg.
I guess I'll go back.
No, come with me. Please. Hello? Please be in there.
Tsunami?
Oh, the Seawing Princess has time for us all of a sudden.
I knew you'd come for us, Tsunami. I mean, I thought you'd come yesterday or this morning, or when the storm started, but I knew you'd come. Eventually, I was pretty sure.
Why haven't you moved to another cave? This one could be completely flooded soon.
We can't go anywhere, Tsunami. We can't leave Clay. We tried melting them, but it didn't work.
Clay could have drowned. Mother lied to me. Unless it was Shark who did this. I'll rip him apart. Sunny, I need you to keep this egg warm.
Me? You want me to do something important?
Really important. My sister is in there. Somebody wants her dead, and we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, how do we get those chains off Clay?
You'll need the key from the guards, but they'll never give it to you.
We'll see about that.
How's your brother?
Getting better. The nurses said.
Give me the key!
What key?
Don't make me bite you. The key to Clay's chains right now!
For the Mudwing? We can't, we have orders.
Orders from whom?
Our commander.
Shark? Too bad for him. Key.
But we can't. Shark would be furious.
I can take these two. I could fight them easily. If I call that one first. What am I doing? Hurting more dragons just for being in my way? Are my friends right about me? These guards are so scared. Of me, and Mother, and Shark. I can't scare them more than she can. And I don't want to. There must be another way to do this. You know the prophecy. Do you remember anything in there about a couple of octopus heads letting the Mudwing drown? Do you want to ruin Pyrea's only chance at peace?
No, the war has to end. You saved my brother today when you sent him to have his wounds tended. We want to help you. But if we support a new queen, it could go badly for us.
She can't be our next queen. The Dragonettes have to be outside the war.
If you really are the Dragonettes of Destiny, how are you going to make the prophecy come true?
I probably shouldn't say I have no idea. These dragons believe in the prophecy. They believe in me. I owe them a good answer. Listen, I don't know if I'm supposed to be the next Seawing Queen or not. Sometimes I think Queen Coral is doing everything right. Other times... But I do know this. We can't fulfill the prophecy without Clay. He's our heart. We'd fall apart without him. I know you don't trust Mudwings. I know you follow orders. But this is about ending the war. Maybe you've thought nothing you ever did could bring peace or save the dragons you care about. But right now, you can make all the difference. Just give me the key. Thank you. I'll do everything I can to protect you. What are your names?
Snail and Herring.
If you do become queen, remember us. Whatever she does to punish us, take care of our families.
And stop the war. Please. Whatever you have to do.
Hooray!
Wow, I did not think that was going to work.
There's a dry cave above this one. Go there. I'll see about food. Thank you. You saved my friends.
I didn't do much.
Yes, you did.
I should get out of here before someone sees me.
At least I found one dragon I can trust in the Kingdom of the Sea.
Food!
Tell us everything!
There's been a lot. I will protect.
Okay, so your mother is even more terrifying than I thought.
No, she's not! She's a great queen!
Sure, except for the part where she's killing off all of her daughters.
What? No way!
Just think about it. The murders didn't start until after her first daughter tried to kill her. She realized if she had more, her life could be at risk at any time.
With no daughters and no sisters, no one will ever be able to challenge her for the throne.
But she loves her daughters. She's so protective of an enemy.
Yeah, to make herself look innocent.
And how can she kill anyone or attack me with an enemy attached to her? I think it's Shark. Tortoise pointed at him before she died. He was at the Deep Palace before the council. He could have distracted Tortoise with the octopus, then used a secret tunnel into the hatchery.
But what's his motive? You said he's the queen's brother. And he has a daughter?
Yes, Moray.
I don't know what happens if a queen dies without an heir. But the throne could go to her niece.
If Moray might inherit the throne, then maybe she's killing the dragonettes.
Only sisters and daughters can issue a challenge. Her only possible path to becoming queen is for Coral to die naturally, without heirs.
She does hate me and an enemy, and she basically worships her mother.
Whirlpool sounds like the kind of toad who'd kill a baby dragon.
Why would he do it?
If he wants to be king, he needs to ensure he marries the winning challenger.
Ew, 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 ew. No, and furthermore, no.
Maybe it's Blister.
What? Why? Queen Coral is her ally. And she can't be killing the eggs. She can't breathe underwater.
She could have had a partner.
We haven't even met her. I mean, she might not be that kind of dragon.
I just don't trust her. It's a feeling.
Tsunami, it doesn't sound like you're safe here. Maybe we should go.
Or we could go. You can stay if you really want to.
No, I'm not leaving this egg. And we can't split up. We have to fulfill the prophecy together.
I agree with Sunny. Plus, we have to meet Blister. That was the whole point of coming here.
Then you should stay with us tonight, so we can keep each other safe.
Thank the moons. All right. Then I can help protect the egg, too.
Yay!
It's so hard fitting in with the other sea wings. I wish Mother was more like the queen from The Missing Princess. She was so happy to see me at first. But sometimes she scares me. But this feels right. Oh, I forgot to tell them about Kestrel.
Where are they? Where are the dragonettes? Where is my egg?
They seem to be up here, in my cave. Well, hello. So nice to meet you. I'm Queen Blister. Staying dry out of the storm, I presume? Very wise.
You all need to wake up, now.
Where is my egg?
Safe and warm, like I promised.
You never said anything about a sandwing touching my egg.
Ugh, but Coral, these are not ordinary dragonettes. If they can't be trusted with our future, who can?
Queen Blister, my friend. I knew you'd want to come right away when you heard we found the dragonettes.
Oh, absolutely. Aren't they adorable and clever looking? I can't wait to get to know them. Let's all have breakfast together.
Is that snail and herring? So Mother hasn't punished them yet. Maybe she plans to make a spectacle of them. Well, two can play at that game. Mother, I have something dreadfully shocking to tell you.
Oh? Could we discuss it after breakfast?
No, this is too shocking. Would you believe that my friends, the Dragonettes of Destiny, were chained up and starved by your dragons? Of course, I'm sure you didn't know anything about it.
Oh, of course not.
I'm sure you'll want to punish the dragons who disobeyed you. For instance, the one who lied to you about keeping them well fed.
Yes, certainly. Guards, throw Lagoon into one of the underwater dungeons.
But I was only...
Next time, you'll obey my orders.
Oh, Mother, you did know. And guess who ordered your guards to chain up Clay? Commander Shark. Is that not utterly shocking?
It is.
Imagine these poor guards' distress, having to choose between their commander and their queen. Naturally, they chose you. That's why they gave me the key. They understood what you would have wanted.
It sounds like those guards are practically heroes.
And Shark?
To the dungeon with him as well.
She'll probably let him out as soon as she can. But at least we'll all be safer for a day or two.
Such excitement! If we're quite finished with our morning theatrics, let's chat about our brave, clever dragonettes of destiny. Glory! I'd heard you weren't a Skywing, but that doesn't bother me. Skywings are overrated, if you ask me.
You heard? How? Nobody knew. Not even the other Talons.
Let's just say I have friends. Nightwing friends. So I've heard a lot about you. And you must be the burly one. As for you, so sweet. I'm sure you've heard things about me, too, but you can't always trust rumors and propaganda. Please, ask me anything. I would love to help you make your decision.
I bet you would.
I assume you have a plan to fulfill this prophecy, don't you?
We're working on it.
But we think you, of course, you'd make a great,
Starflight, you can't just speak for all of us.
Then who does?
We speak for ourselves.
And we haven't decided anything yet.
Yeah!
I'm just saying she'd be alright.
You're quite right, Nightwing. She's an excellent queen. Oh, Queen Blister, I meant to tell you the strangest thing happened. We found a dead Skywing in our territory.
Oops. I really should have found a way to tell them about Kestrel by now.
Oh? Sounds like good news to me.
But what's strange is that she's been venom stabbed by a Sandwing.
Sandwing venom? I didn't know that. At least that proves we didn't kill her. But who did?
That is very peculiar.
I wonder who she was. She had these odd burn scars on her face.
Oh no! That sounds like it was Kestrel! Tsunami! What if it was Kestrel?
Tsunami, is there something you want to tell us?
Yes, I'm sorry. I saw her. It was Kestrel.
Your Sandwing seems distressed.
Kestrel was one of the guardians who raised us. She doesn't deserve your grief, Sonny.
Let me get this clear. You recognized the Skywing and chose not to tell us?
I wanted to tell my friends first. Kestrel wasn't a good parent. But she was all we had.
Forgive her, Coral. It can be very shocking seeing the dead body of a dragon you know. Especially when you've probably wanted to slash her throat once or twice yourself. Right, Tsunami?
Slash her throat? Mother never said that part. So, how did Blister know? Stop. Think. Don't lash out immediately. Be more like Starflight. Handle it smart, not fast.
How is our secret weapon coming along?
Wonderfully. Why don't we show you? Whirlpool, come along.
Secret weapon. Well, I better find out about that.
You can skip this, dear. I'm sure it won't interest you.
I'd like her to come, please.
I'm sure it will be very interesting. Everything you do is interesting, Mother. Please.
Very well, but not the others.
May I?
You may.
All right. See if you can return it to your mother's neck.
What? Is he talking to an enemy? What kind of weapon does that?
Do I have to? It seems like a waste.
Practicing is never a waste.
But I don't want to end up like Albatross.
He made an entire pavilion grow from stone before he went mad. The necklace, please.
Oh my gosh! An enemy! You're an animus?
I know.
We've had a few in past royal generations, but Anemone hatched just in time to win this war.
Careful.
Why? It's easy to guess an animus would be useful in battle.
Yes, watch this. Anemone, catch it with a spear.
Impressive, but not much more than what I saw last time. What about bigger objects? How much longer must she train?
I'm sure she's nearly ready.
Years. Lots of years.
Coral!
Let's talk privately. Tsunami, Anemone, stay here.
Oh no! I lost control of the spear! Oh no! Whirlpool, look out! Oops!
Did you do that on purpose?
Of course. It'll take him a little while to get it back. I'll go find the spear first. This is what you need to save me from.
Boring lessons with Whirlpool?
No! Prince Albatross was a hero at first. They didn't know about the Prince of Magic then. Every time he used his power, he lost a bit of himself. Then he built the pavilion. It turned him evil. Lister wants me to cave in the Skywing Palace. She wants me to curse a spear to find Byrne's heart and not stop until it kills her. What if doing any of that makes me lose myself too? Tsunami, what do I do? Can you help me?
Of course I will. And you can help me by making lots of mistakes. Pretend like you aren't ready for as long as you can.
Mistakes! Why didn't I think of that?
Something's up there. Something big.
I'll call my guards.
No! We want to catch whoever it is, not scare them away. A spy!
Webs?
Ugh, it's just a Seawing.
Not just a Seawing. This is our tribe's biggest traitor.
Your Majesty, please! I've come to beg for mercy.
Mercy? After what you did? Mercy denied!
Mother, don't! He might have information.
Why would you save his life after everything he did to you?
Perhaps Tsunami means that we can now find out how he snuck into the royal hatchery. Clever dragonette. She must get her brains from you.
I suppose interrogating him would be useful.
My friends deserve to see him. He was their guardian too.
If my friend's daughter insists, how could I object? Let's adjourn to my cave.
If we must.
But the Skywings, I thought you were dead. How did you?
We escaped.
No thanks to the Talons of Peace.
It was amazing! You should have seen us!
We'll tell you about it some other time.
I was sure you were too cowardly ever to return.
I know. I am not worthy, Your Majesty. But I hoped.
Why did you steal one of my eggs? It could have been anyone's.
The egg was blue. It had to be the one from the prophecy. I would never have betrayed you for anything else but for peace.
How did you get into the hatchery? I had guards posted at that door every moment.
I drugged the guards. I knew someone who helped me. It wasn't their fault.
Well, I killed them anyway. As for the someone who helped you, your wife, I assume? Of course, that's why she was reassigned from the kitchens to the front lines. Too bad that first battle was such a bloodbath.
I know the dragonettes are safe. You can do whatever you'd like with me.
I will. We can start with you telling me where to find the Talons of Peace.
Why?
Revenge, dear.
You have more important things to do? Yeah, they're awful dragons, but they only want to end the war. Isn't that what everyone wants?
We're not trying to end the war. We're trying to win it. I hope you can see the difference.
But killing the Talons of Peace won't help with that.
And they almost certainly saved Tsunami's life.
What?
Well, Webbs, he took the egg before the assassin could get it. By stealing her, he And the talons saved her life. Oh, right?
No! The talons of peace ruins my life! They didn't save it! Right? Or did they? Accidentally. All my fantasies of growing up here with Mother and my tribe, none of that would have happened. I'd have died in my shell. Like the little dragonette today.
Your Majesty! We found a suspicious dragon lurking outside. He must be working with webs.
Bring him to me.
Oh no!
He had nothing to do with this!
It's true! Riptide wasn't here with webs. He's been helping me with my aquatic.
Whirlpool is the tutor I assigned you.
Whirlpool teaches about as well as a barnacle! Don't hurt Riptide, please. He has nothing to do with the Talons of Peace.
Throw them both in the new prison. We'll find out what we need to know about the Talons later, when I'm feeling more violent.
Don't you have one more question for these two?
Do I?
Why they killed all your heirs? Obviously it was them. It's a perfect climax to the story.
Obviously.
It's like one of your brilliant mysteries. The Claws of Murder, for instance. Or a Tale of Blood.
It is!
That makes no sense! Why would they do that? There's no motive!
Of course there is. Blister, explain it to her.
So, Tsunami could return as the only living heir, of course. If they killed all the other heirs, she would become more and more valuable, a powerful bargaining chip when they needed her.
But the murders started 2 years before they stole Tsunami's egg. Webs wasn't even a Talon then. Also, he's been living with us underground, half a continent away. He couldn't have flown here and back to kill all those dragonettes.
So his allies did the dirty work. You know it makes sense, Coral. It's the ending that wraps everything together. Those two should be executed, as soon as possible.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. Take them away and we'll plan their execution later.
But Blister, you want them dead. I'm sure you killed Kestrel. But why?
You know what this means? We can return the egg to the royal hatchery.
I'm not risking a dragonette's life because you've fallen for this crazy story Blister invented.
It'll be perfectly safe now that those two have been caught. Besides, every Sea-Wing queen in history has hatched in the royal hatchery.
But I didn't. Someday you'll eat those words. Or maybe not. Do I even want to be queen anymore? Fine, but I'm staying with the egg until it hatches.
Should the egg be wiggling?
In the royal hatchery? All night?
Yes, but when I catch the real murderer, I want you to promise you'll let Riptide and Webs go free.
Huh. No, Webs will never be free again.
Even if I save your last heir?
You won't have to. We have the assassins now.
So it should be an easy bargain to make.
I'll give you Riptide, but Webs has too much to answer for.
Blister still looks happy, so it's Webs she wants dead. This is probably the best I can do for now. I'll have to look for another chance to save Webs later. All right.
But Tsunami, we have to stay together. We can't help you down there.
And whoever is coming after the eggs will be just as happy to kill you, too.
Not if I catch him first. Well, I can't find any secret tunnels anywhere. But don't worry, I'm here to protect you. Stay here. Wait, wasn't that statue facing the door before? Nobody's sneaking in. The assassin's been here all along. How could anyone defeat a dragon of solid stone? You are not getting to that egg. Will this spear even do anything against stone? How is it possible no one noticed this thing? The animus that made it must have enchanted it to only come alive when the door is closed, and no witnesses are here. So why is it coming alive with me here? Because it's enchanted to kill the queen's daughters. I'm a target, not a witness. Can you hear me? Who enchanted you? Huh. How is it finding me? Is it tasting me in the water? Not this time! Huh! Hello? Oh, thank goodness. Well, stop putting sand in your nose then.
Have you chosen a name for her?
I'm trying to think of the perfect one.
Maybe you should call her Walrus.
She's not a walrus. She's much more dignified than that.
Very, very dignified.
She's awfully cute. I think she has your snout, Tsunami.
Starflight, what is going on with you? And why are you licking Blister's talons?
I am not.
You really are.
I just think she'd be a good queen.
No, you don't. Back under the mountain, you specifically said she was kind of evil.
Blister's smart. She's better than Burn or Blaise.
I don't like her.
Really?
She called me sweet. Like that's all anyone needs to know about me.
But you are sweet.
It does kind of sum you up. But I don't like her either. We need to meet Blaise. Maybe the stories about her brainlessness are exaggerated.
Doubtful.
So, are you done here, Tsunami? We can go and look for Blaise?
Have you picked a name?
What do you think of Auklet?
An auklet is a kind of seabird.
Oh, cool. I mean, I knew that.
Orca's statue has been destroyed. It was so beautiful, too. I can't believe Orca was an animus and hid her powers from me. We'll have to examine all her other carvings, too.
We're sure it was Orca, right?
Before we destroyed it, Anemone reanimated the statue and made it reveal its origins. It set Orca plain as day. Orca carved that statue and dedicated it to the hatchery shortly before she challenged me. I gather she expected to win, so she was setting up a way to get rid of her possible heirs and challengers. It explains her last words. She said, "I did this all wrong. You're going to rule forever, Mother. No one can stop you now."
But if Orca's statue was the assassin, who attacked Tsunami in the tunnel?
Whoever it was will catch them eventually. That's how stories work.
But this isn't a story. You said you'd set Riptide free when we found the real assassin.
I know I did, but I'm not sure what to do with him. Clearly he can't stay in my kingdom.
Maybe he can come with us.
With you? Are you going somewhere?
Tsunami, think before you speak. I don't belong here, Mother. You have 2 daughters now who could be great queens. But I have to go stop the war. With my friends.
And how do you plan to do that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We were thinking we should go meet Blaise, just to be fair.
Clay, you're as bad as me.
But it won't change that we think you're...
No, no one is leaving. I am your choice. The Talons of Peace want me.
Oh, did they know that?
It's not their decision anyway.
Your lives could be very easy from here on. All you have to do is tell everyone you've chosen me as the next Sandwing Queen. And you can do it from here, where I can keep an eye on you.
Where you can keep us prisoner, you mean?
Don't you have something to say about this, Nightwing? Ugh, useless. There is something wrong with all of you, isn't there? But you're the dragonets I have, and I'm not letting you go.
My dear, I'm sure they'll choose you after meeting Blaise. No one could ever choose her.
Perhaps, but first they have to survive that long. You know how dangerous it is. Remember poor Gil, my dear friend. The world is even more ruthless than you think. Would you like to know exactly who killed your husband in the arena?
What are you saying?
Please, don't let her find out this way.
You should also know that Blister killed Kestrel and is lying about it. And she wants Webs dead for her own reasons, not yours.
Don't listen to them, Coral. Dragonets never know what's best for them.
I think we can be sure prison isn't it, though. And you should address my mother as Queen, Coral.
I don't know what's going on, but for your own safety, Tsunami, you're staying here.
Mother! Think for yourself for once! Let us go!
I can't believe we're prisoners again. Ugh, why does this keep happening to us?
I know! Doesn't anyone trust the prophecy?
Everyone's trying to make the prophecy turn out the way they want. What are those creepy things in the water?
Tsunami, get back!
Why?
I think they're electric eels.
What's an electric eel?
They give off a kind of shock. Strong enough to kill a dragon.
It would feel like being hit by lightning.
So all this water around us
could be charged with a deadly force at any time. Glory, why didn't you use your venom on the guards?
Believe me, I will. I'm waiting for the right moment.
That's smart. Your magical death spit is our secret weapon.
Well, thank you. Although I'm going to vote against calling it magical death spit.
Maybe we can talk a guard into letting us out.
Who are you? You always want to fight.
I'll still fight! I'm just saying, a lot of these guards are on our side. Maybe we don't have to fight.
Well, if we do, I'll just melt everyone's eyeballs.
With magical death spit!
We are not calling it magical death spit.
Did you hear something?
Like what?
It's hard to be sure over the water sounds.
Someone's coming.
Is that what you heard?
No?
Anemone! You're unharnessed!
Isn't it great? It's only while Mother fits auklets. This would be the happiest day of my life if I weren't so worried for you.
Can you set us free?
And then come with us. We'll never make you use your powers. I promise.
I wish I could. But think about it. If their secret weapon runs away, they'll hunt you like sharks.
I don't care. I don't care if every dragon in Pyrea comes after us. We'll keep you safe.
I don't think I'm ready to live my life like Webbs did. Never able to return home. And I think the Sea Wings need me. Mother needs to hear a voice besides Blisters. You get it, right?
Yeah, I do.
You could still set us free, though.
No, they know it was her.
That's true. It's too dangerous.
There is something I can do for you. Spear, find the dragon who attacked Tsunami in the entrance tunnel and bring them here.
That'll actually work?
You didn't have to do that. Do you feel all right?
Just a little cold.
I think I hear someone.
Well, that's not Coral.
And it's not Shark.
Not Moray either.
Stop! Ow! I will report you to...
Whirlpool?
Anemone, I had no idea you were capable of such powerful magic. We should tell Queen Blister how accomplished you are. She'll be terribly pleased.
Don't you dare! I'll tell Mother you tried to kill me! How do you think she'll feel about that?
She may find it quite admirable, actually. I was merely trying to ensure that Anemone dear would be queen.
Me? You don't even like me that much.
Yes, but frankly, I really don't want to marry her.
That was totally on my list of reasons someone might want to kill you.
Don't worry. I'd rather be torn apart by tiger sharks than marry you.
But, you see, I do want to be king. So I thought if I got rid of you, my chances of marrying a more agreeable daughter...
I'm not agreeable. I don't ever want to marry you either.
Once I tell the queens what you can do, oh, they'll let me have anything I want.
You can't tell them! Anemone! Are you alright?
You might be able to get through the water right now.
Really? Why?
The eels will need to recharge, I think. Logically, the guards must have a switch, so one of us could go through and turn off the waterfall. But I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I wouldn't listen to me.
But Starflight, you know everything. I'm sure you're right. I could go through and turn off the waterfall. Then it would only be me risking it.
But it was my idea. And if I might be wrong, shouldn't I?
Don't be silly. This is my kingdom. I'm responsible for doing the crazy things here. I have to help my sister. If I die, what happens to the others? Alright, let's vote.
Holy moon! Seriously, what have you done with the real Tsunami?
Quickly!
I believe Starflight. I think you can make it through, definitely.
I don't. I vote nobody tries, just to be safe.
Well, I want to get out of here, and I'm willing to risk Tsunami's bossy scales to do it.
You're too important to us, Tsunami. I don't think you should.
Well, that doesn't help. Some counsel you guys are. But I know what I should do. I listen to them. Now I have to decide. You have to get out of here!
But look what
It was an accident! Think how many dragons they might have made you kill. Tell Mother your powers are getting weaker. Mess up all the time.
But one day...
One day very soon, this war will be over. We're going to end it. Trust me. Now go. Find Mother so you have an alibi when we escape.
Good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Hey, kid. You could do the same thing for me. Set me free. What about me?
I don't know why these prisoners are here, or if they deserve it. Except for two of them. The Titan webs are here somewhere. Did anyone see Riptide and Webs on the way in?
I did. They're right by the entrance. That island there.
There it is again. Don't you all hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know. I keep hearing wing beats?
There are sea wings flying all over the palace.
I know. This is bigger. Higher.
Don't worry so much. You're probably imagining it.
No, I'm sure. I hear wing beats above the canopy. Lots and lots of them.
Sunny.
I think she's right.
I smell fire too.
Look out! Warn the palace! Move! Do something! Sea Wings! Mother! Look out! We're under attack! There's too many of us trying to escape at once! The tunnel's our only way out!
Other than through the Skywings. I know you want to fight, but we can't lose you like that.
You're right. Go! Defending the palace is more important than guarding prisoners. Let's get Riptide and Webs out.
Thank you, Tsunami.
Oh, the Dragonettes of Destiny specialize in dramatic rescues.
Wait, Tsunami, I have to tell you something. I do work for the Talons of Peace.
He lied to me. Again. You have a very bad habit of not telling me critically important things.
I know. I'm so sorry. I joined them to find out more about my father. I stayed close to make sure you and the others were safe. I didn't think you'd trust me if you knew.
You're right about that.
Tsunami? Webs? Do we know this dragon?
I know her. She's with the Talons of Peace. Crocodile, what are you doing here?
Poor Webs. So wrong in so many ways. These are the brats the Talons are so obsessed with. Scrawny. But the Skywings want you back anyway.
You're not working with the Skywings.
Of course I am. Who knew infiltrating the Talons of Peace would be so useful? I never dreamed I'd get a chance to follow an idiot sea wing to the secret palace. Plus, bonus Dragonettes of Destiny. The new queen will be so pleased.
Is Queen Scarlet really dead?
Nobody knows. Nobody even knows what happened to her.
Lucky you. You're about to find out.
Let's go!
There's a huge crowd trying to get into the tunnel. We'll never get out that way.
We'll have to go through the canopy.
I don't love that plan either.
There's a clear area. It's our best shot.
I have to stay and help.
But they'll put you back in prison.
Maybe. Probably. But this is my home. I have to help fight for it. Tsunami, I really am sorry. I hope next time... Well, I hope there is a next time.
Am I forgiving him or not? He kept so many secrets. I still care about him. We'll have to see. Me too.
Ha! Come on! Ah!
Oof!
Ah!
Did she get you?
Oh, she missed my heart. But... it's still poisonous.
We'll find a way to fix it. Just keep flying until we can land.
I know it's dark, but
we should stay under the trees. You're right.
whoa, I think you've literally never said that before. I might need to sit down.
I'm trying to be more like you. To stop and think before rushing in every time.
More like me? Why? I wish I were anything like you. Especially brave.
You're alright the way you are. And you made Blister pretty mad. That took courage. Besides, I don't think the group could handle 2 of me.
We need help. I have no idea how to fix this.
Who would know how to cure sandwing venom?
Sandwings. But I don't know how to find one we can trust.
I know who might help.
Who?
The Rainwings. Think about it. They have venom too. They must know what to do when you poison the wrong dragon. And if we go to the rainforest, we can also look for Glory's family.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
I bet the jungle is beautiful. And maybe also has a lot of food in it.
Perfect. That's what we'll do.
After we rest?
After we rest.
I'm sorry about your mother, and the palace, and Blister, and Whirlpool, and Riptide, and...
Alright, I get it.
I hope they all make it through the attack.
Me too. But they'll be safe in the Deep Palace. At least they have somewhere else to go. Anemone will be a great queen one day. She'll get stronger and more independent as she gets older.
If she's anything like you, independent will be an understatement. But what about your great royal destiny?
I guess I'll have to settle for being the boss of you guys.
You can certainly keep trying.
I will, but not because I think I'm the greatest. I'll keep trying because I want to keep you all safe. There are more important things than being queen after all.
Well, that didn't go as planned.
You neglected to mention that your dragonets are remarkably annoying.
True, but you could have been less sinister at them. At least Webbs is dead.
Should be, by now.
Queen Coral survived.
And both her brats as well. It wouldn't be convenient for me if she died. Unfortunately, she's gotten squeamish about animus powers, learning about her first daughter. She insists my secret weapon won't be ready for years. She'll waste that one's magic just to keep her from turning homicidal. It has not been my favorite week of the war.
There is another option, but I'm not sure you'll like it better. This is Nautilus, a leader of the Talons of Peace. Nautilus, explain your backup plan to Queen Blister.
We have a set of alternatives.
Alternatives? You mean false dragonets?
Yes, but
But?
they're, not quite perfect.
Worse than the originals. Is that possible?
We can take the best from each group. Kill the Rainwing, obviously. We can work with the Mudwing and maybe the weird little Sandwing.
Your Nightwing is useless. Worst traitor I've ever seen.
Disappointing. We don't usually kill our dragonets. But if we must...
And we'll definitely kill the Sea-Wing. Those dragonets need to know they're not as valuable as they think. There's more than one way to fulfill a prophecy.